I am in 100% agreement with Coach Prime coaching the Celebration Bowl. Now, I know that usually when coaches take a new job, they don't coach the bowl game. But this is a unique situation, right? Typically, when a coach takes a new job, his team is not in the national championship game, right? It's usually like the Cheez-It Bowl, the Snapple Bowl, one of those kind of games. But essentially what Jackson State in is the Black National Championship game, right? I think what's getting lost is Jackson State has an opportunity to go down in HBCU sports history as undoubtedly one of the most dominant HBCU teams ever. First of all, they got a chance to go 13-0. Second of all, they got a chance to beat a very good North Carolina Central team, which was clearly the best team in the MEAC. And Jackson State was clearly the best team in the SWAC. Well, when you take the MEAC and the SWAC and you put them together, that's about over 20 historically black colleges and universities at the Division I level. Obviously, you would put them ahead of those schools at the Division II level. So that puts them ahead of the SEAC, the CIAA. So this is a very meaningful game. This is a chance to leave no doubt, right? Because if they lose to Central, then there's doubt. Were they really the best HBCU this year? But see, if they go out there and they beat Central, all that's out the window. And then you got to start having conversations about, is this the best HBCU team of all time? 13-0. Clear, dominant victories all season long. Won the Celebration Bowl, clearly the best team in the SWAC, clearly better than the teams in the MEAC. Like I said, typically coaches are not in a situation where the team that they're leaving is playing for a championship. So yeah, it makes sense for him to coach this game. It makes sense for him to see this through. Him and his players, ever since last year where they lost the Celebration Bowl, I'm sure all year long they have been talking about leaving no doubt, unfinished business, dominating, becoming the clear-cut best HBCU program by far. I'm sure that's what they've been talking about. So it makes sense. I understand some people feel a certain way, but the fact of the matter is him and those players and that staff have earned the right to finish this through. They're the ones, all the meetings, all the practices, all the games, all the travel, all the sacrifices, all the end. They are the ones who put in all of that work. And they have earned the right to finish it. And quite frankly, I hope they win, and I hope they finish it. Because this sparks an interesting conversation. What HBCU teams across history can legitimately say they were better than this one? Also, winning this game sets Jackson State up for next year. You go into next year, the undisputed HBCU national champion. No conversation about it. So he earned the right to coach the game. I hope he coaches the game, and I'm actually hoping that they win convincingly. And I like Central, but, it's just for this year. I want Jackson, to finish in dominating fashion.